What's up, everyone? It's your boy Connor. Welcome to Slinging Sip on American Coffee Trip. Today I'm featuring a single origin Uganda from Black and White Coffee Roasters. These are guys that I haven't yet featured on this channel, but have tried before, and they're one of my favorite coffee roasters that I've ever tasted, no matter the origin. This single origin Uganda takes on a very clean, sweet, medium roast kind of profile. It's not going to be acidic from what it looks like. According to these guys, it's a medium roast. I'm about to find that out by actually checking out the color. And they claim tasting notes of baked apple, maple syrup, and milk chocolate, which it's kind of nice. I've been having a lot of acidic coffees lately, and I'm a huge fan of acidic coffees. I like stuff with a little bit of bite, tasting notes like pineapple or red fruit or, you know, a tangerine, those kind of exotic tasting notes like that. Although, while I do love those types of coffees, I actually haven't had a really sweet coffee in a long time. So I think this is going to kind of fill that hole in my brain of sweet coffee that I haven't had to try yet. I'm tired and I'm still waking up, so I'm excited to get this going. Let's get the water started up. Got this like little sticker here on the back. I'm gonna take that off, tear it. Ooh, I gotta put that on something. I'll stick it right here for now. Maybe I'll stick it on my computer later. I love the bag design for these guys. It's just black and white, and then you got this fade into gray, into white. Smooth bag. They got a cool geometric label, symbol, representing their company. So the $20 bag of coffee is not terribly expensive. It's you know, about what you'd expect for a good bag of coffee. Stuff from Culpy and DAC, those were like $30 bags. This is coming from North Carolina, so it's a little bit closer. And what else can I say? It's a 340 gram bag. And back here it says, exceptional coffee, curious people. I'm exceptionally curious about this. Ooh. It smells chocolatey, like cocoa. They say it's a medium roast, and I would have to agree. Let me just show real quick. I'll show you the color of the beans. It's a little bit weird on camera. Brown color. It's more of kind of like a deeper brown. Not ever going into kind of a black or coffee territory. Stick this off to the side. I've got my grinder preset. .5 grams of coffee going in. I need to get a rubber bushing for this little screw here, and this, there's a little rubber washer or elastic that was stuck in there. And I'll have to, I bet I can find it pretty easily, but it would keep that handle tight at all times. On so far, the water's heated up. Spill a little bit. Just grab a paper filter. It looks like we have 19.5 grams coming out. Total gram loss. Or we have 20 grams coming out and there's a 0.5 gram discrepancy. Wouldn't be in the other direction, 19 grams, because there's just not that much purge happening in my grinder. So got a nice flat coffee bed. Got our water. Slightly undershot, 50 grams, 46. Very good bloom happening there. See, it's bubbling up on the top, and gases are being released from this coffee. Second pour done. Oh, that was a sneeze. It didn't happen. Third pour. There's a decently high flow rate, so I'm probably expecting somewhere around 2-minute 30-second brew. Judging by where things are at right now. And now we go in for our last pour. Right on the dot, 300 grams. That was my cat. She's insane. Obviously very energetic right now. All right, 2 minutes, 30 seconds. So you know you've made a lot of these pourovers. You can just predict the time that it's going to output at, judging by what you visualize the flow rate to be. Been doing this for a while now. Kind of a weaker smell from this coffee. It's very hot right now. This is very molassesy. I can see what they mean by the baked apple, because it does have kind of the tasty note of an apple, but it takes on a sweeter characteristic, and it melts. It becomes more molassesy as the taste drags on. It becomes sweeter. And the milk chocolate isn't a predominant tasting note, but I think it has a supporting role here. Oh, wow. Tastes like one of those miniature apple pies. Like a freshly baked miniature apple pie that you first dig into. This coffee has the closest taste to an apple pie that I've ever had with anything. That's really nice. Lots of brown sugar and lots of cinnamon, of course. And you know when those apples are just cooked really well, where it's really soft, you just bite into it and it's just effortless. You know, sometimes you can bake apples. Jesus. Bite into it, and you still got the hardness of the apple. It wasn't cooked enough. This isn't like that at all. It's very, very sweet. It has a really good development to it. And I think for $20, this is a fantastic bag of coffee. Now that I'm paying more attention to black and white coffee roasters' expression of their coffee versus some of the ones I've tried at Jacob Alejandro, I would say Kopi and DAC aren't that much better. Maybe they are a little bit, but I can't really say for certain. They have different expressions. They have different taste profiles. And they've got different styles of doing things. Certainly the bag is more expensive, so that's something to take note of. But if you run into any place that sells black and white coffee roasters, I would highly recommend giving them a shot. They're renowned around the country for being exceptional. Believe me, I'm on that bandwagon. Despite the price. I always think good coffee should be cheaper and more accessible for everyone. Because, you know, life is expensive, right? And a good cup of coffee, even where I am financially, can't get good camera equipment. I just have a good phone with a good camera. I can't travel and do single sip as much as I'd like to, but I do it when I can. And I reserve the right to work hard so that way I may do it more in the future. I think everyone should have that opportunity to enjoy a really good cup of coffee wherever they are, whatever time of day. So in short, more of this sweet coffee. God damn, I missed it. You know, I would really like to make this coffee on cold brew. I think it would taste fantastic on cold brew. Guess I'm not going to get bored of this anytime soon. It tastes good right here, right now. I'm just dragging this on. So, conclusion, good coffee, get it, buy it. I love black and white coffee roasters. Haven't had a bad cup of coffee in well, no, that's not true. I had a bad cup of coffee yesterday. Well, that being said, guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.